I actually liked the first half. I thought we played extremely well. We moved the ball. I think we probably had 8 or 9 assists the first half, and we were finding each other. Cam was diving and got a lot of easy looks, and it's kind of how you play basketball. That's how we want to play. We just got to get more consistent at it. I know we had a reporter that said something about how did he say that? We got to learn how to play with a lead, and I agree with him. It's a hard thing to teach these days, is to learn how to play with a lead, because you still try to hit home runs when you don't need no home runs, And I think that's what we did the second half. We just like, hey, we got this, I like the attitude that we got this, but we got to do, we got to defend. I didn't think we defended as well the second half. And they played better, I thought. I thought they did a pretty good job of being a little bit more aggressive. But, it's a win. Conference is a win. But I think you see some signs of this team being really good. We just got to get more consistent with it.
Before we get to that, the second quarter, we shot 93%, counting the free throw, put 15 shots at the basket in the fourth. Just both of y'all, we'll start with you. Like, that was incredible. Like, just tell me about what was going on in that second quarter.
Yeah, I'll just be playing. But nah, just having my teammates to just keep feeding me the ball, and like they see like I'm going. And like they just, all I hear is shoot it. I hear, yeah, keep doing it. That's all I hear in the back of my head. So I just keep going, like just having them like believing in me and stuff like that. Just keep continuing to feed me the ball. Like, who doesn't want that?
But Cam, you were part of that too. They were passing in the middle, and I mean, it was just, when you practice, you don't know that you're ever going to have a quarter like that. But that had to be fun to just beat.
Yeah, I agree. But like Coach Brodhead said, like, we just passed the ball. Like, we looked inside. We saw that open cut. Like, majority of my points were from those cuts. So we just working together. So I say my points is my team.
And then that opens it up, like, for shooters. Like, when you cutting like that and they're so wide because of shooting on the perimeter. So when you get those dives and Camp getting to make those dives, so they start to sink in. So then I start to come alive. Jay started to come alive. Many people start to come alive because they got to sink in because Cam is cutting. People like Ash and stuff.
So, Coach, if you win, it doesn't matter but the scary part is if you don't protect leads, then it could come back to bite you one day. Like, what is the key to keeping it?
Maybe we need to do a little bit more situations, to where we do have a lead and understanding what's a shot, a good shot, and what's not. I'm a firm believer that we don't want to be in a rush. When we do have you have a 10-point lead, why would you be in a rush to try to shoot it? Why do you need to score more, and more and more? And it's not going to happen. You're not going to shoot 90. That's my thought. Was the first thing I looked at was, yeah, we shot 92% the second quarter. It's not going to happen. It's hard. That's hard to read. To do it again. And so you got to be more patient with it. And then you might shoot, 50% or 60%, and you're going to be fine. You don't need to shoot that 90%, but you don't need to put up a lot of shots. I think learning how to move the ball and learning how to play together, and you got to give them credit. They're playing better together, but a lot of them haven't played a lot together. A lot of injuries and all that, and some of them are coming back. So I think you'll see a team, and maybe that's why we're a little bit inconsistent. You'll see a team get better and better. And we preach at practice, man. I want them to, I want them to practice hard and practice together so we can be more consistent in the game. So, that's just kind of part of it's basketball, and sometimes the other team has something to do with it, They'll pressure you. And yeah, they really did. I thought they attacked us and they shot it well, especially the second half.
And I also think we go, like Coach Deacon said, we go on a lot of nosebleeds, like in scoring. Like we didn't score in the third quarter for the first 6-7 minutes, And that, with teams, you want, to keep defending and stuff like that, but sometimes they're just going to score. You want to be oh, if we ain't scoring, y'all ain't scoring. But we also didn't score for a long period of time in that second quarter. So, in that third quarter. So.
Yeah, and to me, it shouldn't affect our defense, but it does. We should, because we don't score, we should step up on the defensive side. That's what we've done in the past. We had a lot of scoring droughts in the past, a lot. And we just kept defending, and this team needs to learn how to do that. hey, you're gonna miss shots. That's part of the game, just play through it. And then, we sometimes we try to make up for it. And we made some, we'll take charges. We did some good things along the way, It's just that second half, let's forget about it and try to keep on working and try to get better and more consistent.
Cam, do you feel like this team seems like y'all are right on the verge of being really, really good? I mean, is there a sense on the court like this is happening, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the first half, I definitely saw that type of fire that we want, we need, what we think of our standards. That's what I saw this first half. We just need to, what y'all used to say, like the full 4 quarters. Like we just need to play a whole game just like how we went the first half.
I'm not gonna say who said it, but I've heard that this team could be the deepest you've straight good team you've seen in a while. How do you respond to that? And do you think your players are playing to that potential?
I think we're pretty good defensively, but I don't think we're the best defensive team. Now, it might be the best offensive team that we've had. The team is really, really good offensively, and I don't think y'all have seen it yet. This girl can shoot it. She can shoot it. They got green lights, and I mean, how many times do you see somebody dive like that and make just those cuts? That just don't happen. That's her decision to cut. It's part of the offense, but it's really not. It's an option. And a lot of times these kids these days, they stay on the three-point line, They do not like to cut. And, today showed what can happen when you do cut. You can score 18, 19 points by being aggressive and cutting. So, I think we're good defensively. I don't think we're there yet. She still needs to get better defensively. And, Cam's damn good defensively coming in. We didn't do nothing to her. It's just, and she's working so hard at it that I know she's going to be. So I think sometimes she just overthinks and stuff. And we can get everybody on, and getting Jay back's big, not offensively. It is big offensively, but nobody knows how good defensively she really is, man. She really is good. And when she's going to start getting in the flow of it, Nubia is really good defensive. We got some good defensive players, We just got the ones that are I call a little bit, struggle a little bit or a little bit weaker. They need to learn the system because that system's for them. It really is for weak defensive players. It really is because we get to force the ball where we want it to go. They haven't never done it all their lives, and it makes it hard to do it, I know she was questioning who was in the middle and today and all that, and that's some good questions, But sometimes you just got to play through it. We don't have the answer. You just got to play through it. And I thought that's what we didn't do the second half. We didn't play through some of the mistakes we made and all that. But I think we'll get better. But we could end up being a really, really good defense. I think we're good. I think we could be a great defensive team too. But we're really good offensively. Look, 77 points. We don't do that. This is not one of my teams, We don't really score in the 70s that much, So we got potential. And we didn't really score the second half like we could have. So I'm excited about it. And they work hard, Everybody's in the morning doing their own thing, working on their game. So if they continue to do that, we can make a run.
Cam, kind of going off of y'all, playing with the lead and things like that. How do y'all find a balance in between, all right, I'm feeling it, so I need to keep taking shots, but also knowing when to take good shots so you're not, just missing shots or anything like that and blowing your lead?
I feel like the main thing is staying together and keeping our communication. Like when we had that lead, we try to stay in that heat of the moment. Like the halftime, we talk about what we need to do, what we need to clean up. We come out, work on our shots, make sure stuff that we missed in the first half, we work on that in halftime. And then we come back together and, do what we got to do in the second half. But I don't know about the second half. We just came up a little iffy. But, we're going to work on it. We're going to get better.
I think too is you look at the free throws. We shot 82% from the free throw, and that's big for us.
Mm-hmm.
We always talk about we got to shoot in the 70s, but when you shoot 82%, I'm proud of that. And we, MC got them doing more on the free throw line at practice and stuff like that, and it's paying off. And hopefully we everybody does it, and everybody buys, and we need everybody. I think, we got 13 kids right now, or 12 that can play, so we need everybody to buy in because you just never know when it's going to be your night.